Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless. Tessa explodes on Mariah. Claire still can't trust Kyle. And Nick asks Phyllis to help him save Geno City. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the park, Daniel plays guitar and Tessa sings. When it ends, Daniel is floored. They wrote it. How did that happen? She explains that sometimes the timing and connection is right. It's too good to keep to themselves. Tessa presses. Who should we play our song for first? Daniel mentions the wedding, and Tessa decides it should be their wedding gift to Danny and Christine. Daniel's a bit panicky about the idea, but they proceed to compliment each other until he points out that Tessa made their song into something beautiful. Just like you. As Tessa's telling Daniel how much she needed the compliment, Mariah appears. Tessa asks if she's okay. Mariah asks to speak to her estranged wife alone, so Daniel takes off. Mariah notes that they're getting close. Tessa snaps that she needs friends right now. She senses Mariah is tired. The redhead confirms she's a mess and has been going through dark places in her mind. She feels she needs to step it up. Mariah explains that she needs to go away for a little while, which confuses Tessa. Mariah explains that her therapist recommended a clinic in Boston for intensive therapy. She cries as Tessa complains that Aria can feel her pulling away. Mariah thinks it's better that their daughter doesn't see her like this. She's a mess. The plot twist is clearly a means of giving Tessa and Daniel time to get together. As Mariah explains, she'll be gone for as long as it takes. On Crimson Light's patio, Claire lays into Kyle for lying to her. She wants to know all about the deal with her grandfather. Sitting, Kyle explains how he made Victor a deal he couldn't refuse. He put it in writing that if he did anything to hurt or betray her, he would pay him $5 million and leave Geno City. Claire's suitably stunned. After some consideration, Claire decides she's irked that he put a price tag on their relationship. Kyle protests that he was desperate to get Victor off their backs. He'd do anything for her. Claire realizes he may have kept quiet about what happened with Audra to protect himself. The truth could have cost him $5 million. Kyle denies he was thinking about the contract. He doesn't care about the money. Claire decides that she understands why he did what he did in France. But if more happened, she's not sure he'd tell her. Kyle whines about Claire not trusting him and wants to know if there's anything he can do to make it right. Claire can't answer that. She needs time and can't let this go right now. At the Overlook, Phyllis meets up with Nick and they banter about him about wanting to get her alone out there. Finally getting to the nitty-gritty, Nick says he needs her to tell him exactly what Kane has asked her to do for him, so he can keep her out of prison. He peppers her with questions and guesses that Ashby asked her to look into AI. This stops her in her tracks. Nick can see he's touched a nerve and insists he's trying to help her. Phyllis argues that he's tried to look out for his dad. Nick bellows that she needs to cut ties with this man immediately. Kane is leading her down the wrong path. Nick fill her in on the details of Kane's AI software and how he plans to use it to steal Jabot, Newman, and Chancellor out from under their rightful owners. Phyllis chuckles that she's never seen Kane wearing a long lab coat or cackling. Nick warns her this will give her 10 years in prison, minimum. He knows she's still feeling the effects of what happened with Martin Laurent. He won't let her go to prison. Phyllis swears she hasn't done anything for Kane yet. Phyllis assures her ex-husband she would never do anything that could take her away from her kids. Nick wants to know if the software has already been installed anywhere. Kane has to be stopped, and this might be their only willing to put her future at risk. Phyllis assures Nick he hasn't gotten into any of the companies at this time. Everything's on hold because of his rift with his kids. Nick worries that he just wants her to believe that. She assures him Ashby's in pain. Phyllis tells Nick that Kane never explained this nuclear AI option to her. She would have immediately bowed out. She wants respect and recognition for her skills. But not at that cost. Donning his invisible cape, Nick tells his ex he needs her to help save Geno City. Phyllis agrees to keep him in the loop where Kane is concerned. He kisses her cheek and leaves. Phyllis immediately calls Kane and hisses. "You son of a bitch. Why didn't you tell me what you were getting me into?" Inside Crimson Lights, Claire and Kyle debate whether he should go to Billy's launch party tonight. He doesn't want to run in with Audra. They express their love, and Claire tells him she wants to believe they can get through this. With that, she walks out. In the park, Mariah tells Tessa she has every right to be angry with her. Tessa erupts that she's been so busy keeping her deep, dark secret that she doesn't check in on her. Now, her therapist wants her to run away from them. They used to be everything to each other. She can't imagine what she did that's so bad she's willing to break apart their love. Why not just trust me? She explodes. Tessa keeps ranting until Mariah decides she'll come clean about what happened. Working up to it shakily, she finally blurts, "I tried to kill a man." Tessa reels.